I had a realization recently about why I think I struggled with my weight for so many years. And it reminded me of something my mother-in-law said to me probably 15 or 16 years ago that I will never forget. We were living with her at the time because we had just moved to Arizona and we were just, trying to find a place and all that good stuff. And of course, I was on a diet because I was always on a diet. I mean, seriously, if there was a new diet somewhere, I was probably either doing it, getting ready to do it, or researching whether I should do it next. And this particular day, I'm sitting there eating some ridiculous little diet meal. I don't even remember what it was exactly anymore, but something like cottage cheese and a cracker or some sad little combination that was supposed to make me skinny. And here comes my adorable little mother-in-law. She's walking past me with her cute little walk, carrying this big old plate of pancakes. And she looks over at what I'm eating, looks at me, and goes, "Jody, you're always on a diet, and you'll never lose no weight." And just kept walking off with her pancakes. And I remember thinking, really? Really? You are going to say that to me while you're walking past me with a mountain of pancakes and I'm over here suffering with cottage cheese? But the funny thing is, all these years later, I realized she had actually noticed something that I hadn't. I really was always on a diet. And what is even crazier is that every single time I found a new diet, I really believed, this is it. This is going to be the one. This time is going to be different. And I wasn't pretending. I was convinced every time. Keto. Oh yeah, this is the answer. Low carb. Okay, this is it. HCG. Oh, definitely. This is finally going to fix everything. Weight Watchers, fasting, juice fasting, carnivore, whatever new thing I found, every time I thought I had finally cracked the code. And sometimes I would lose weight. That's what made it so confusing. But eventually, I'd eat normally again, and there I was, looking for the next thing, the next diet, the next trick, the next way to somehow outsmart my own body. And looking back now, that is really what I spent decades doing, trying to hack my body. How little can I eat? What can I remove? How low can I get the carbs? How long can I fast? What's the next thing that's finally going to force my body to cooperate? And ironically, the breakthrough for me didn't come from finding a better hack. It came when I finally stopped and started asking a completely different question. What if, instead of constantly taking things away from my body, I actually learned what my body needed and fed it? That question sent me down a completely different rabbit hole. And that rabbit hole eventually became what I now call my full body reset. And listen, I'm not telling you that everybody's body or health situation is exactly like mine. I'm telling you what changed my thinking after decades of chasing diets. Because I spent most of my life believing the answer was always going to be less food, less carbohydrate, less sugar, more restriction, more discipline. And for me, the shift finally started when I stopped treating my body like an opponent I needed to beat. And now, after losing 75 pounds, every once in a while, I think about my mother-in-law walking in that room with those pancakes. And I'm like, dang it, she was kind of right. I really was always on a diet. I just hadn't figured out yet that another diet wasn't what I needed. And that's the lesson.